Hey everyone, welcome back to the DuoSanctum channel. We are back with yet another magic tutorial. Hope you're all having a fantastic day in these dark times we're living in. I'm about to spice up that day and make it even greater by bringing you a neat little cool card cut, which we're going to be learning today. So today we're going to be learning what's known as the one-handed cut, and it goes like so. Bam. Cool, right? So this is one of the basic forms of the one-handed cut. It's a cool little cut to use. It could be used in a variety of tricks, variety of different flourishes, and yeah, it's just a cool, neat, slick looking move. Not that. It's a cool, slick, neat looking move to perform, and yeah, it's just good to fiddle around with and learn. And before we get into this video, if you could show us some love, go like the video. If you're not already, subscribe. We'd really appreciate that. Thank you very much. So without further ado, let's dive into the trick. So to perform the one-handed cut, you need to get into the grip as shown. This is your standard grip. You need your thumb on one side of the deck, your index on top, your pinky on the bottom, and then your middle and ring finger on the side. So it's a pretty stable grip. You should be able to just freely move the deck of cards around. If I was to remove my thumb, you should be able to apply a bit of pressure with these two fingers, and you should be able to again move the cards around, and this is really important. So getting into the grip is the first thing of performing this little card cut, and the first thing you do is, with the cut, is using your thumb, you grab about half of the cards here, and you simply lift them up, and balancing them between your, what finger is this called again? Your first finger, and your middle and ring fingers there. So that's the first move. So you've got your basic grip, you cut around half the cards with the thumb. Now what you're going to do is you're going to use your first finger here to reach under the cards, and you're just going to push them up like this. And you're going to keep pushing and gripping with your thumb until you move this pack of cards in front of the pack of cards here, like so. And until that drops, like that. So if we go back, you've got your grip, lift your thumb up, index goes underneath the pack, it goes underneath there, and it's just pushing the cards forward like that. That's all it's doing, and it's just pushing it until it goes in front of these ones here. As you're pushing the bottom deck up from around the center of the deck with your first finger, and you're gripping it with the thumb and first finger, you want to sort of let the top pack drop onto your middle and ring finger, and just sort of balance them there until they drop underneath. And when you're in this position with this deck ahead of this one, you just use your thumb again to just slam them on top like that. Try not to get a card to leave the deck though. This card cut's kind of difficult to explain. It's more sort of a case of watching what I'm doing and then practicing for yourself. But when you're sort of in this position here, you've just got to practice gripping this deck with your thumb and index and pushing it forward and allowing this deck to drop. And then as it drops into your palm like that, you can then snap with your thumb onto there. And the hardest part is just kind of transferring this bottom half of the deck to the top and allowing this to drop. Because for example here, you get cards like these that slide out, and then you're all in a bit of a mess, and it's kind of hard to do. So the trick is kind of hard to do slow. It does work better when you do it quick because of these reasons. So yeah, it's just better performed quickly like that. Like I say, so you've got your thumb in the middle of the deck, lift the cards up, around half the cards. Index comes underneath, pushes the bottom deck forward, balancing the top deck on your middle and ring finger until they open your palm out at this point as far as you can, allowing this deck to drop, and then slam the top bit on top. For God's sake, that is not what you want, for fuck's sake. So yeah, those are the steps of how to perform the one-handed cut. I'll go through them one last time. Your thumb comes up, lifting half the deck. Index comes underneath. Grip this bottom deck with your thumb and index. Pull it forward. Open your palm. Balance these the top of the deck with these two fingers here. Allow the bottom half to drop. Sliding this up and then slam together. I'll try and do it from this angle for you. So you lift. Let these go ahead like that and slam. So yeah, that's how you perform the one-handed cut. Just a little tip that I learned when I was performing this. You try and use, about 3/4 of the deck at first, because that makes it easier to perform, because you've got less cards sort of dropping onto your palm at that stage. And then as you build up more confidence and you kind of master it a little bit better, you can then use all of the cards and then perform it to the best of your ability. Yeah, so that's the one-handed cut. It's it's a basic cut. It shouldn't take too long to learn. It's just a case of getting used to the grip and sort of the motion of it. But yeah, with a little bit of practice, you should be able to master that and then incorporate it in loads of different cool little shuffles like this. See that one-handed cut, and that's a nice little false shuffle and flourish, which I'll be teaching you in another video. But yeah, so that's all we have time for today. So the sweet little, cool little trick that's good to practice. So there we go, that's the one-handed cut. If you like the video, go ahead, like it, show us some love. Like I said, we'd really appreciate it. And if you're not already, go subscribed, turn that notification bell on so you know when we're uploading more cool videos. We've got quite a few videos in store for you, so they'll be releasing very soon. And yeah, just stay tuned for more. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.